What's up? I'm Mike on Pacific Northwest Outdoors. We're gonna do a little review on Big Creek Campground. This is nestled up just past Ashford, over by the Nisqually River. Nice little spot. For me, it's close to home, so I used to come here as a kid a lot. Lots of memories. Pretty cool spot. But anyway, really cool little old bridge that crosses through. Actually, I need to show you something. There's this huge rock that there's this huge rock back there. Fish by, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right there. It's massive. We're gonna go check it out. Go check out some of these campsites. But I used to catch a lot of fish right up on that back side of it. Fly fishing. I love fly fishing. Anyway, so let's check this out. Here we have campsite number 1, and that's where the big ass rock is. So let's walk up in here. It's a small campsite. Got a picnic table. You might be able to get away with one tent here. Parking for one vehicle. There's that big ass rock. I gotta walk back here, man. I used to climb this thing as a kid. Probably won't be doing that today. Oh yeah. So it's got a nice little pool back there for swimming. You know, it's only a few feet deep. It's perfect for the kids to play around. It's not rushing very hard. That big ass rock. It's crazy. Yeah, a bunch of nastiness pulled up right here. Let's get up to the next campsite and check it out. Oh, let's see, fee information. We're looking camping. First vehicle, 22 bucks a night. Extra vehicles, 8 bucks a night. Day use and parking fee. It looks like it's free. There's the campground host right past site 1. Site 2, let's check it out. You might be able to get 2 vehicles here. Looks like you might be able to get 2 tents as well. I'd say one right there, super compact, nice little fire pit, picnic area, family tagging along right behind you. Now you're on the back side of this big rock. Dude, this rock, when I was a kid, this was so fun. It's a lot deeper on this end. I used to catch so many trout right up there. Just you drift a fly, boom, they just gobble it right up. Cool little spot. Yeah, it's funny, it's right around that corner. I hooked my cousin Dan in here with the fly. Site 3, maybe 1 car parking. This is a little bit more hidden campsite if you want to kind of be a little more secluded. I guess that would be good for that. You could probably get 2 tents right here, which would be cool because then you could cover, maybe be even a little bit more secluded. You will be on close to the backside of the other spot too, so they would be able to see pretty good. I don't see the next campsite over there. That one's a little bit secluded. Fire ring, camp spot, and a lot shallower water. Oh, and another spot for a tent here on spot 3, so you could get 3 tents here on 3. Spot 4 is occupied, so we won't do a review on that, but it looks like you might be able to get a car and a half in there with a tent. Oh, Mama Lee using the porta-john, which is right across the way from spot 4. So if you're a frequent peer or pooper, might be a good spot. Spot 5. 1 car, I'd say. You might be able to get a tent right here, and right here it's not very level. That's the most level spot. This has got a little bit of slope, so if it's raining, that might be a good thing. The table's definitely got a little bit of an angle. You can really hear the water right here, which is kind of cool. If that's you want to sleep next to it, kind of be like a fan in the evening, kind of helping you sleep real good. Spot 6. So you could probably get, I'd say, 2 vehicles here, as long as they're not huge trucks. Oh, someone's got their tent right there, so I'm not going to get down in there too crazy. But a nice little spot over there to hide your tent. You might be able to get another small one right there. Yeah, the bench looks level. Out in the water, it looks like there's a nice little area where you can kind of like chill at, where the gravel and stuff kind of kicks out a ways. So, you know, you get more waterfront here, I'd say. Hello. Spot 7's on the right instead of the left of all the others so far. It's a deep parking spot, so you could back in 2 rigs. Yeah, we could probably put our big ass 40-foot tag pond back here. So you can get a spot you got a nice little spot for a tent. Plenty of wilderness to go play in the woods. These are on every single spot. This one's got a little bit of an angle to it. Spot 8. Might be able to back in 2 cars in here if they're pretty compact, but 1 big truck is what I'm thinking. You got a big rock, not as big as the first one. Not a whole lot of like tent space right at the initial camping area. So you get, depending on how big your tents are, you might be able to get 2 in here or 1 big one. They got these water spigots every so often. So there is one right across 7 and 8. It's right here. So if you need water, I don't know how often they are. I think I missed a couple already. Spot 9. So, okay, this is a multi-site is what they're calling it. So it's $40 to rent this, I guess. No discounts. So spot 9. Look at how much parking. This is my favorite spot. I think we've been here for Father's Day, what, 5-6 years ago, Leah? Look, you get two picnic tables. I think we came out here for, yeah, it was Father's Day weekend. And we had tarps everywhere around here. Why? Because it was raining in June. Ridiculous. Thank you, Washington. Anyway, big open area, plenty of spots for tents, and a buttload of tarps if you got to. Cool spot. Lots of parking. Look at this. You could get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Miatas back here. Or 1 limo, depending on how long it is and if it can curve. Remember 9 if you got a big family. All right, spot 10. Oh man, you could get 2 small cars or 1 big truck back here. We got a trail to go to the campsite. I wonder what happened there. Someone must have pooped. So you could get a small tent right here. You get another tent right there. So I'd say about 2 tents in here. I don't see the water immediately right there, but there is a trail that leads off to get to it. I can hear it. It's close. Just can't see it. Spot 11. This is really open floor plan. Decent parking. You got plenty of room for a buttload of small tents if you want to put them in here. It's level, nice and level. I like it. It looks clean. Not as good as 9. I like 9 just because when I'm camping, I've got a buttload of family with me. And this trail leads off to the water. You can hear it, can't see it, it's not really close. One thing I forgot to mention about 9, there's no water access at it. It's kind of secluded on the inside of the campsite, so that's one thing. You don't have a river running through it. Spot 12 is occupied, so I won't bother them. Spot 13, look at it. Okay, you got plenty of parking for two Ford Fiestas if you need it. So it kind of goes back a little bit. Look at that brand new fire pit. We got table, room for maybe a tent and a half, and same thing as the last few. The water is over there. All right, we got spot 14. Decent parking. Someone's occupying this, so I'm not gonna walk back there, but you got your picnic table, fire ring. Looks like they've got a big tent, small tent back there, so plenty of room. Looks like a bunch of area of forestry back there. Looks like it's pretty open. Cool stuff. All right, spot 15. It's right next to the PP room. So if you're like, hey, I'm at this camp and I gotta go pee or poop, boom. So this one, it's got decent parking. You could probably put 2 vehicles back here. Pretty open campsite. You could do a couple tents along the way as long as you're not burning them from your fire. The water is getting farther away, so that trail goes out to it, so it's a longer hike to it, but it is secluded. I can't see any other campsites right here, so if that's what you're into, that might fit what you're looking for. All right, spot 16. Parking's a little smaller, so if you got a big truck, you probably take up all of it. Looks like it's secluded, so if you like privacy, this might be your shindig. Fire ring. You could probably put 2 tents here. I'm not sure about water access here because we're starting to get on the backside of the loop. I think that just goes off into the wilderness. The water is that way. It might split off to where it gets back to the water. I'm not sure. This is spot 17. Looks like someone has a tent here, so I'm not going to go invade anyone's privacy, but yeah, you've got enough parking for a large SUV, table, firing right there, and then it looks like the camping is back there, and that goes back to a bunch of forestry. Spot 18 is occupied, so I won't bother them. Spot 19. Yeah, well, you could probably get 2 big SUVs right here if you wanted. It's open from the road, so there's no privacy here. You can put a tent there, and then a little picnic area right there. Spot 20. It looks like a small small area. Yeah, this is a small picnic area, really compact. You might be able to get a tent back here. Yeah, you can put a tent here easy. It's not very level. This is a spot that does not have the creek access. Spot 21 is a multi-spot, so it's 40 bucks for this. You got 2 picnic tables, fire ring, and looks like there's a tent area right there. You might be able to get a tent over here. If my memory serves me correct, 9 is the cool one. So if you had to choose between this multi-site and 9, I'd go 9. That one's awesome. As long if you're cool with not having a creek access. Here's 21. You could fit a large SUV here, maybe 2 really small cars. Looks like room for 1 tent and picnic area. No creek access. Spot 23. Yeah, you get 2 decent SUVs backed in here. 1 large truck and 1 small car if you had to. You could probably put a small tent here, and it looks like the other tent location you could be just past the fire pit. And right here, you could put a large tent here. You don't have a whole lot of privacy from the next spot over. So spot 24 looks like this one isn't very secluded from the road, but once you get back in here, there's lots of forestry that kind of encases it. So once you get your cars here, you get a little bit of privacy. So a spot for 1 good sized tent, I'd say, would be about that you could get in this spot. No creek access. So right next to spot 24 is the bathroom. And across from that, you have water. And then it goes to spot 25. So, yeah, this is a multi-site, so you get plenty of vehicles right through here. You've got 2 picnic tables. Looks like plenty of area for a bunch of tents. Man, you can pack a couple families back here easily. Have a lot of fun. There's no creek access here, but it has a lot of forestry that kids can play in. Good stuff. Spot 22 is occupied, so come on over. Checking that site out. Here's spot 27. So you can get a big truck and a small car back here if you wanted. Looks like the tent spot's right past the fire pit. So you could put a good sized tent there. It looks level. A nice level picnic table. It's pretty far away from the fire pit. I don't know if that's good or bad, but there's some distance there. What this place has as well is Osborne Mountain Trail number 250. I hiked some of it, not all of it. Pretty steep. Once you start getting up into the hill part of it, bunch of switchback. If you're into hiking up steep stuff, it might just be for you. And it talks about staying on the switchback and absolutely no ATVs.